Yo, what is going on, guys? Mr. T-Boy here, and welcome to Railway Empire. Super excited. Big shout out to all the people behind the game. They've kindly gifted me a key to the whole collection, all the DLC. There's so much. This is in anticipation for the new release of Railway Empire 2, which will be released on all major platforms on the 25th of May 2023. Super excited about that. So those of you that don't know, Railway Empire is a railway building simulation game. Super high detailed, loads and loads of cool features. I've only ever played this before any DLC was a thing, so this is really exciting for me to be able to dive in and play around. It's been a long time since I played this one, but we're gonna go and play through, I think, the first scenario, the first campaign mission. And yeah, new one is coming up very, very soon. Hopefully I'll be able to showcase some of that in the next week or so. But guys, before we get into this video, take a moment, go ahead, smash that thumbs up button for me. If you're new around here, not yet subscribed, consider subscribing. You could also press that notification bell, set it to all, and you'll be notified every time I post a video. Alrighty, campaign. Here we go. As you see, nothing done. First chapter, let's go.
The rest are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
Wow. Let's get into it. This first mission will teach you everything you need to know.
In 1863, on the banks of the Missouri River, the last chapter in the monumental undertaking of the Transcontinental Railroad began. The workers of the Union Pacific Railroad began laying their tracks westward from Omaha through the wild heart of the North American continent.
Pretty cool little graphics there, like that.
Massive challenges awaited them. Away from all civilization, the country was vast, the weather ruthless, and the challenges tremendously energy-sapping. But there was a masterstroke of modern engineering to be accomplished. To tame the wilderness and to conquer it with steel, fire, and steam. Never before had anything like this been ventured, but the time was ripe.
Builded the first railway, guys. How cool is that? Right, so we're in.
Greetings. My name is Thomas Clark Durand. Exactly, the head of Union Pacific. We will go down in history as the ones who created the Transcontinental Railroad. And that, my friend, is your job as chief engineer. I can't supervise everything here on site right now, as I have to meet with some politicians in Washington.
All right, Thomas, no problem.
First, you should familiarize yourself with the basic controls. Move the camera in all directions.
Okay, we got that.
Now,
Nice.
test the camera's zoom function.
How far you can zoom in the detail. Incredible. Really
You can
good.
also rotate the camera. Give it a try. Very good. Now you know the basic controls.
Yes, we
The
do.
first task is to create a rail connection between Omaha and Norfolk to the northwest.
This is cool.
Both cities will need a station for this. You already have a station in Omaha, but you still need to build one in Norfolk. To do this, switch to building construction mode.
So as well, these little icons here, you can play a video and it will show you exactly what you need to do in case you are really struggling. So that's really useful for brand new players. So wood and construction, train station. We'll rotate it around a little bit, plump
Very
it in
good.
there.
Now the two stations need to be connected with tracks. To
Okay.
do this, switch to track construction mode. Now plan the tracks between the stations in Norfolk and Omaha. To do this, select the two station tracks one after the other. Then,
Boom,
pay for
track
the train
down.
planning. Now create your first train so that you can set up a rail line between your stations. Initially, your train only exists on paper. It's not much use to you without a locomotive.
Let's get a locomotive. Here we go. Philadelphia, little beast, 1863. What a weapon.
Additionally, each train needs a rail line that passes through all the stations it should stop at.
Have a look at the station in detail. How cool does that look? Okay, so now we need to set up the rail
Now
line.
join your two stations to the rail line by selecting them one after the other.
Is that one selected? Now Norfolk.
That's enough for your
Done.
first rail line. Now confirm it so it becomes active. Very good.
Let's have a little
Now you
look
can
see.
see the journey your train will take. If there is something to transport, the train will automatically take it.
You guys loading up some meat. Excellent. Off you go.
However, as each locomotive needs water, sand, and lubricant on its journey, you have to place a supply tower along the route.
Right, you are. So on here, supply tower. That needs to come here.
Very
Boom.
good. Your train is now traveling between Omaha and Norfolk. But you can do even
Very
more.
cool.
Each city needs goods from the surrounding area. For example, every city needs corn.
Right, we need
Look,
corn.
there is a corn farm near Omaha. Until now, the corn has made it to the city in the conventional way, but we want to change that.
Right, horse and cart. Look at that. And you got
Now
the
construct
cornfields.
a rural train station in the marked location with a corn farm within its radius.
Right, you are. So building construction, small station. Shift the mouse wheel to rotate. Keep the station on this side, and
Now
there we
connect
go.
the new rural train station to the station in Omaha.
The level of detail is amazing on this, and I'm just so excited for number 2 to come out. It's going to be amazing.
And now things are getting tricky as we have to deal with a logistical problem.
Okay.
As Norfolk should also enjoy fresh corn, there will soon be 2 trains traveling on the stretch of track between Omaha and Norfolk. Of course, this will then result in a conflict.
Yes.
Since trains cannot travel through each other, you'll need a sidetrack between Omaha and Norfolk. This consists of 1 parallel track and 2 signals.
Okay.
First, create a sidetrack. It needs to be at least long enough for a fully loaded train.
There we go. Sidetrack.
Excellent.
Done.
However, your trains won't necessarily use the sidetrack, as they generally always take the shortest route. For this reason, you'll also have to specify the direction of travel on each parallel track.
I like how it extended this like
Now
on its own.
open
That's really
building
cool.
construction mode and set up a signal in the highlighted area pointing in the direction of the switch.
Okay.
Trains will then be able to stop here when the single track is in use.
Which side of the track is that on? There we go. Signal pointing to switch.
Now make sure that the track can only be traveled in one direction. For this purpose, set the signal so that trains coming from the opposite direction cannot pass. Excellent.
There we
Now
go.
do the same on the parallel track so that each parallel track has a different direction. Place a second signal in the highlighted area and block the track to trains coming from the opposite direction. Very good. I'm
Done
sure
it.
that it wasn't at all easy.
It wasn't
You
too
will soon come
difficult.
to realize that signals are an important aid in guaranteeing smooth rail operations. You will find more information and tips under Hints and Tips.
So there you go. Everything you need to know could be under here. Good stuff. What next, boss?
Now assemble a new train and give it a locomotive and a rail line. Your new rail line should run via Omaha to Norfolk so that the people of Norfolk can be supplied with corn.
So we need a new train, add a locomotive, boom, add a rail line. So we need to start at the farm. There we go. Evans Farm to Omaha, and then up to a Norfolk as well. Perfect.
Excellent. The corn farm will automatically make use of your train because the cities along your rail line are demanding corn.
Look at that.
Conventional transportation is
corn.
much more costly for the farm.
Amazing.
We're still missing something. Locomotives wear out over time and need to be regularly maintained so they can perform their duties more reliably. For this purpose, there needs to be at least 1 maintenance building on each rail line where locomotives can be serviced if necessary.
Okay.
Construct such a maintenance building at your station in Omaha now. To do this, select the station itself and expand the station with this building.
There we go. And you can upgrade and expand. So we can construct a maintenance building right off the bat. Boom.
Right.
There it
We've
is.
been lollygagging for long enough. I need to return to Washington for further miserable negotiations with our representatives of the people. I've written a task list for you. Take a look at it and complete the tasks within the given time period. Do not disappoint me.
As you can see now, left to our own devices a little bit, we have the task list up here. So connect Omaha and North Platte. Connect Omaha and Cheyenne. Also deliver 16 loads of cattle to Denver. Deliver 16 loads of meat to Cheyenne. Connect 150,000 people to your rail network. Reach a population of 30,000 in Cheyenne. Connect Omaha to Rock Springs. And then transport 100 passengers from Cheyenne to Rock Springs. Pretty good stuff. So I don't think we're going to complete them all in this this video. But what we are going to do is we're going to now take Norfolk up to the North Platte. I think that's a good idea. So what we'll do, build, see if I can remember what to do properly. That there, we're going to keep the station on that side. Lovely. Then we'll get our track. And we'll take it all the way to Norfolk.
Good. That's finished.
Perfect.
You're making progress.
100th meridian crossed. So now if you go onto this train list here at the top left, you can see the trains you've already got set up. And there's a corn farm here, so I don't think I'll bring corn up to North Platte. I'll just let that go to Norfolk. But we do want this train to now go up to the North Platte as well. So we will go on to set up rail line and just click this station. Omaha, Norfolk, North Platte is now added. Perfect. That's going to continue all the way up the road. Norfolk is now growing. Beautiful stuff. And as you can see on your tasks, that is done. Omaha to Cheyenne. If I just show you about that now. So Cheyenne's up here, but we also have to go through Denver first. And then to Cheyenne. And then it wants us to go up to Rock Springs. So it's quite a journey to be taken altogether. But we're not going to do that in this video. I just want to show you a little introduction to the game. If it's popular, you guys enjoying watching this, then I can make another video where I complete this level to the fullest and carry on through the campaign. But not too long now to wait until the new Railway Empire 2 is out, 25th of May. So excited for that. A big shout out again to the people behind the game that offered me the whole complete collection to this. Very, very kind. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.